You know the truth about Nigerian men is that Nigerian men do not attract reasonable women. Put me anywhere. Nigerian men cannot attract reasonable women. Let me just show you a little bit of this video. Just watch this video. One of the greatest things a society, a country, or a community can have is that they feel so safe with their police officers. Is that they feel so friendly with their police officers. Please watch this, watch this.
Black or white today, I'm as white like a dog in this place. It's not right.
Hello Nigerians, I beg make una no vex. You know say this Nigeria problem no dey finish. Nigeria's problem is like Z word. It's extraordinary every day. It is new every morning.
It is no longer news that a lot of foreigners, particularly from my country Nigeria and from other neighboring countries, long time ago have always been trooping into the country South Africa. Guys, for today I'm going to expose the major reason why Nigerians, particularly alongside other countries in Africa, are always running to South Africa. And the worst part is that they are not just going there to maintain peace and order, respect the law. They are going there to do things that if you know, you know. All I've been putting out on this channel, things that are gullible, disgusting, irritating, heart-wrenching, heartbreaking, to say the least, all because of a failed state, a failed country. And the funny thing is that you still see these Nigerians waste their time on the internet fighting and quarreling with other countries. Today, if they're not quarreling with Ghana, they're quarreling with South Africa, they're fighting with Kenya, in fact, always at head along with other African countries. Meanwhile, their problem is heavy on their neck. Their problem is covering their eyes like a lock in their eyes. In fact, at this point, if I should break down in bits the problems of Nigeria and the major reason why they are leaving this country, you will shed tears. So in this video will be me reacting to couples of videos of Nigerians, what it is for them right now, because I believe at this point the mass deportation from front, right, center, even South Africa is on fire for them. It's not taking chances, flogging them front, right, and center to leave their country, leave their jobs for them. You come into their country, you take their jobs, you empower yourself as a foreigner, as a Nigerian, and you still have the audacity, the impetus, the guts to call them lazy. Like, make this make sense. And South Africans have stood up to their feet to say no, enough is enough. South Africa is for South Africans, and South Africans come first before any other citizen. And that is what they are doing, and that is what I stand and support any day, anytime. Okay, South Africa first. If it is Nigeria, Nigeria first. And it is high time Nigerians' eyes are now opening and they are now saying enough is enough. Oh, South Africans and other countries are chasing us, so we don't have any other place. You see the work we are doing that's gotten to that. So I will oblige you, watch patiently, don't skip any part of this video, like this video, share and subscribe. Let more people get to see. Guys, this is not an easy job. Exactly. And at the end of this video I will come back and throw more light to this.
Hello Nigerians, I beg make una no vex. You know say this Nigeria problem no dey finish. Nigeria's problem is like Z word. It's extraordinary every day. It is new every morning. I thank Comrade Omoyele Sowore as he go with some lawyers. They follow the copper girl, Miss Rita Ushe, go her local government for Etiosa. They say they reach there, the LGI no day. We go continue to follow that case and any other one, because as Nigerian youths, to demand for good governance is not a crime. And this country will not die here, we live here. And anything when Nigeria go better because of me and you. But the one where I won't come out talk today, where don't they bother my mind? The way we as Nigerians, we they keep quiet. In the name of God, Nigerians, what is going on in Rivers State? What exactly is the sin, the crime, or the offense of the Rivers State governor, Sansiminalayi Fubara? Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are the president of the country. According to INEC 2023, INEC, you want Rivers State election, presidential election, meaning they voted for you. Mr. President, at the minimum, you owe the people of Rivers State peace and security. Mr. President, who is angry with the people of Rivers State? Is it the Rivers State people or it is someone else? What is the unforgivable sin of the Rivers State governor? Because I never see where Rivers State people they protested, they vex for their governor. The entire controversy and katakata where they go on for Rivers State begin with one person, the former governor. And Mr. President, that former governor is a minister in your cabinet. Mr. President, you should at least be able to reign on your political subjects. One person, you dare APC, you dare PDP, you feel dare Labour, you want control everything. The entire issues going on because of one person's interest. Fubara this, Fubara that, Fubara this. The SIM card, the SIM where they talk. So now you bring SIM card. Now you bring and come give Rivers people. I am not a fan. I didn't vote for Fubara. I'm not from Rivers State. But at least even if the governor has done anything, let due process be followed. Election goes on come 2027. Allow Rivers State people the opportunity. If they feel say the SIM card no they work again, by 2027, make they come out the SIM card, change their network. In the name of God, why plunge the entire state into anarchy and crisis because of one person's interest? One person won't control judiciary, won't control law enforcement, won't control everything. Before you know, it will be unnecessary loss of innocent life. Because this one why they talk is not about the politicians. They will be okay. Their children are overseas. They are covered. It is me and ordinary Nigerians like myself that will begin to pay with our lives for the recklessness and selfishness of politicians. In the name of God, that same River State, there have been other former governors. Sawadili was there from 1999 to 2007. He supported Governor Wike during his tenure. Celestino Meya was there for a few months. He was removed before Amechi came. Governor Wike, River State has given you the opportunity. You were governor, chairman of Obiakpo local government, chief of staff to Amechi. You became governor 8. You became minister for education. Became governor for 8 years. Have become minister for FCT. A state that have given you the opportunity to become everything you want to become politically. At least, no matter the circumstance, give them the opportunity to experience peace. It cannot always be about personal interest. Let River State people enjoy development and good governance. If their SIM card bad, make it bad for their head now. I take God beg you. Nigerian leaders, why are we this callous in our actions? To destabilize an entire state and an entire region because of one person's personal agenda. Mr. President Tinubu, even in Lagos State, when Governor Ambode, he went against the powers that be. At least they allow him to finish in 4 years, then he did not get the ticket again. Let the governor of Rivers State do his time. If him people tire for him, make them come out the SIM card. Make innocent people no go they die. Is it a crime to be from Nigeria? Is it a crime to be from Rivers State? Nigerian politicians, if you don't fear God, don't you value human life? One person won't control everybody. We must come to the point, Nigerians, where we build strong institutions and not strong men. Men who want to hijack entire institutions, and if things do not go their way, everybody must go down for it. Now, wow, Nigerian leaders. Now, wow, Nigerian politicians. Please, President Tinubu, this is a humble appeal from myself to you on behalf of myself and my future wife and unborn children. Save the people of Rivers State from crisis. You call former governor and current governor to sign peace accord or to sign whatever. Let them follow through with it and let governance continue in Rivers State. In the name of God, allow SIM card to finish in tenor. Anywhere where the network finish, make them come out and change another one in a due process. May God help Nigerians. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Black or white today, I'm as white like a dog in this place. It's not right.
When it comes to votes,
Yes.
they go to the houses and then they say the voters must sit at their houses. But now, where they're supposed to save his people, they do not do that. And then that's why
Then they got cars, then they got parking,
they've got everything. And then I wonder why they do not send the field workers to help those people, even the disabled here. You can see for yourself. And then I wonder why the government is doing this to us.
like animals.
They are treating us like animals.
Sarathamani Devi Sigamani made 88 million rands from government tenders, but she still chose to steal money from the most vulnerable by claiming a SASSA grant. The 69-year-old was sentenced to 10 years in prison for getting a SASSA grant illegally for years. Even after charges were brought against her, she continued to get the grant for another 16 months, from 2022 to 2023. I am a journalist from South Africa, currently living in South Korea, and I bring you news from South Africa and all over the world. Sarathamani, who was the sole director of a company awarded tenders worth millions by the SAPS, defrauded SASSA of over 123,000 rands by applying for an old age grant. She claimed she had never worked for 20 years. She has applied for leave to appeal, and the matter is set to return to court on 12 March. The court also ordered her to pay back the money together with interest. What do you think about this? Do you think she'll succeed in her appeal? And also, why would a millionaire steal SASSA money? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. 6 women faked having children to claim SASSA social grants, and they've enjoyed having the free money since 2012, which is over 12 years ago, and now they've been caught. The Nelspruit Serious Commercial Crime Court handed them 5-year suspended sentences. Luckily for them, they will have no jail time if they stay out of trouble for the next 5 years, but they will have criminal records and must pay back the money that they stole from SASSA. I am a journalist from South Africa, currently living in South Korea, and I'm bringing news from South Africa and all over the world. You may be wondering, how did they pull it off? Well, they worked with unknown healthcare workers to create fake birth certificates and register the non-existing children with Home Affairs. Then they used those fake kids to collect child support grants from SASSA. But their scheme crumbled when an anonymous whistleblower tipped off authorities. The Hawk Serious Commercial Crime Investigation Unit took over, uncovering fraud dating back to 2012. The women were arrested in 2023 and have been ordered to pay back the stolen money in installments. streets. Here's how much they owe. Nonhlanhla Madalane owes over 20,000 rand. Twarelo Masuku owes just over 20,000 rand as well. Nelile Shiba and Prudence Nkosi owe over 10,000 rand each. Major General Nico Gerber of the Hawks praised the investigators, saying crime does not pay. But what do you think about all of this? Do you think these women were genuinely desperate for money, or do somebody who's also involved in this scheme, have they been caught, or are they getting away with it? Let me know in the comments section.
The development was intended for households with a combined income between 3,500 rands and 22,000 rands.
They had a phone call, came back home running, and then I saw all our staffs were actually basically on the street. So basically it was so trauma for me also seeing my staff also in the streets also, without having guaranteed the notice about how we're going to be evicted also currently. So basically after that then we had to sleep on the streets, and the rain also happened. So when it was raining there for one day, the rain, we had to wait there because we didn't have money, we couldn't go anywhere, couldn't store our stuff, we just had to sleep there.
It's tough. On Monday after we evicted, we robetse ko strateng e lengwana, bana ba robetse mo strateng ka Tuesday ke mo ileng hore ba na leng ditulo mo around mo ba re e tla o tlo squata mo dining room o ka se nne ko strateng.
The village, which is in massive debt, has not been connected to municipal services for 2 years, and residents blame the property company.
This year, I think it was 21, 22. But in the Mabone ka 11 tsa June. Salary duty mo in na intse le di threat tsona tseo, ho isanwa di court, ho iriwa eng till ba ba le connection ya court hore bona ba khona o bribe ba ire eng ba re ntshe mo jareteng mo.
Occupants have also accused East City of corruption, claiming that they've placed people who are not eligible for social housing in some of their units.
Ha ke tsana ka mo, ne ke bereka company ngwe ne ke gola 3 point something. I'm not sick, I ke security ka dilo tsa ditšhelete. Take home ya ka hona nung e ke yang hae ke tshwere hona nung after the deduction ke boma 6,000 something. Ba o bona o tlhapa o ira eng ba sho hore o ja ching e ntšha re tšhelete. A hona motho wa bo di 20 something. O tseneng ka mo a gola 20 something thousand. Ke office ya bona go corruption ka mo. A se re na ona mo mama ha re kena ka di ID le di certificate tsa bana ha re tsena ka mo.
In response to the allegations that residents were evicted unlawfully, business rescue practitioner Silom Kondo says a court order was obtained on the 5th of December, and the ensuing evictions complied with that order. He further clarifies that the electricity supply was cut off by the city of Tshwane after occupants failed to pay their current bills. Mkondo says those who have information about occupants who do not qualify for affordable housing but reside in Tembelihle should come forward. A forensic audit is currently underway. Evicted residents remain hopeful that the court will overturn their evictions, as many of them have been left homeless. For Newsroom Africa, Channel 405, I am Zola.
Every time new president comes into power, things become more expensive than it was. And people are speaking out and you're attacking the person. Go to the market yourself and price this and not this, and then you know if the guy is just blabbing. What kind of nonsense is that? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Bro, me, this country don't tire.
It doesn't make any sense to me. 1,000 naira man go tell Zanu at your shini. But give me. I just want my Nigerians. It is not good to our leaders. Make I just tell now. It is not good. But if you feel that is the best thing to do.
This video, I just want to say to our president, I don't know if there have been any other president that is terrible, but you are such a terrible president. It is so hard. So I'm coming from the supermarket where I went to get foodstuffs, and everything has gone up again. It's just like every single week prices increase. I want to know, what is the government doing about this increment? Is there going to be a particular time where prices will stop going up? Is there going to be a particular time where things are going to go back? Guys, why am I going to get a crate of egg and they're telling me it is 6.5? It doesn't make any sense that egg will cost 6.5. Like, I literally can't remember when egg used to cost 800. And I'm so overwhelmed because this is literally my first time doing this adulthood thing alone. This is my first time moving out of my family house. This is my first time living by myself. And not just that, after I left the supermarket and I got home, my security is bringing NEPA bill, and NEPA bill has gone up by 2 times. Like, it's insane. I can't keep up with these bills. I am so overwhelmed and I'm so exhausted. Every single money that I have been making, I'm using it to pay bills. I don't even get to live properly. The craziest thing was, you want to go out to a certain location with your friends, and Uber is about 25,000. Like, even Uber, that we can't even take Uber. It is crazy. Like, why are things so expensive? And let's not even Lagos stinks. Lagos smells like shit. If you say, okay, I want to take a walk, I'm depressed, let me just take a walk, you can't even take a walk. Like, the place smells like crazy. Why does an entire state smell like this? And what is the government doing about the bad smell? Everything is just so overwhelming. You want to start up a business, and now you have to take a loan to start up a business, and the loan, you don't even know if you can actually repay it, because the business, I don't know, I'm just so tired. Like, why is no one saying anything about it? Being an NYSC copper, there's nothing beneficial about this whole NYSC thing. The money I spend on transportation is just more than the alawi the government gives me. Like, it doesn't, I can't keep up. Like, I'm so tired of this bill, and I can't keep up. I am overwhelmed, and I'm tired, I'm exhausted. It's too much, and I wish that we would start calling the government out heads on. For example, Tinubu, you are a terrible president. Like, what are you doing to help us? What are you doing to help the economy? You are so terrible. I'm so sick and tired of Nigerians acting like we are strong, and they say, oh, Nigerians, we are actually very strong. Oh, no matter how much they increase things, we still chest it. No, it is not cute. We are cowards. That is a cowardly behavior. You don't stand to ask people, oh, why is this expensive? For example, MTN, what the fuck is even going on? Literally, I spend over like 20,000 on data in a week, and I'm not even joking. 1.5 data cannot even last me for an entire day. I have to do 1.5 like 2 times a day, which is like 3,000 a day. It is too much. Like, what are you guys doing about it? Like, what is happening? I'm tired of paying bills. I feel like I don't have anything. I feel like I don't have any achievement to call my own. Every single time that I work hard, I'm spending it back in the economy to pay bills, and I wasn't created to pay bills. I'm just really tired, and I just want our money to count for something. And when is the government going to actually start working? Because Nigerians are so classist. Everybody now wants to behave as if they are rich. Everybody is faking wealth, but we are ending up being poor because we are struggling so hard to look rich. We're ending up being poor. So I need us as Nigerians to please start calling the government out. We should be tired of this by now. We need to call the government out. Prices need to start one place. Food needs to start one place. The economy needs to start one place. Like, we are tired. It's just too much. The more you work hard to achieve something, the higher it gets. The dream car that I was saving money for has literally gone double. I can't even afford it anymore. Instead, I'm going to use my money to buy, to just keep paying bills. And now house rent is double. Like, I am so sick, and I'm so tired of this, and I really need the government to intervene because I am so overwhelmed.
You know the truth about Nigerian men is that Nigerian men do not attract reasonable women. Put me anywhere. Nigerian men cannot attract reasonable women. Let me just show you a little bit of this video. Just watch this video. Just watch this video.
I think that's why I like Nigeria. You can go out with one man in Nigeria with 6 of your friends, and that one guy is covering that table. Whereas in the UK, they'll be scrambling for 6 boys to split. They do. Like, they won't just get you don't see one guy in Eden. The capacity that UK men have compared to capacity of Nigerian men is different, man. No, UK boys definitely have money, but not the same capacity. Not the same capacity at all, man. Because it's like, for example, if you go to Dubai, you'll see everyone in the same club. But like, for example, Zaza in Nigeria, you won't see guys that have tables in London in Zaza. They can't get in.
Now, one of the things you can gain from this video is that Nigerians are regarded, acknowledged by only women that have very prostitutional mentality. Like what this girl actually said here. She is applauding Nigerian men on account that Nigerian men can ask you out, and you can bring many of your friends and leverage on that Nigerian guy. Yet as a simpleton, he will carry those tags out. You can take many of your friends, you can take 5 of your friends. When a Nigerian man had just invited only you for a dinner, you can just come with 5 of your friends. And owing to the fact that Nigerian men have sexual desires, like, how do I put it? Nigerian men are so sexually inclined, they are so lustful. Nigerian men can give out gold just to satisfy themselves sexually, which means that Nigerian men are the men with the least discipline methodology. Like, Nigerian men cannot discipline themselves. So because of that, a Nigerian man can be able to carry those tags. Once you bring your friends, once you're deceiving him, once you're running him through, do you understand the situation? A Nigerian man is the only person that can accept that duty. Why? Because at the end of it all, he wants to split your legs. Nigerian man can behave so irrational. Nigerian man can be a zombie, because that's who they are. They can be zombies. It is only girls that want to deceive them. It is only girls that want to trade upon them. It is only girls that want to cash on them, that want to take them for granted, that they would always attract. It is only girls, it is only gold diggers, rapacious gold digging mercenaries. It is only girls that would eventually finish chopping them and assassinate them eventually, that they will always attract. Why? Because Nigerian men lack discipline. Nigerian men are not disciplined enough. Nigerian men are not modest. Nigerian men are not moderate. So that is why they attract the most uncanny sets of gold digging mercenaries, the most sets of hideous prostitutes. I'm sorry to say this, but that's the truth. That's why this girl had already said it. Useless girls are the ones that are attracted to Nigerian men, because useless girls can never have anything to do with disciplined men. They cannot, but they are always attracted to Nigerian men. It is shameful. Shameful. I'm telling you.
Oh yes, it is what it is. Yes, it is what you are saying. This is just the beginning, because you see, when you tell somebody that a time will come that you will go through a path, or you will go through situation, and you will get tired, you will get frustrated. If this is not the height of frustration, I don't know what it is, because at this point it is no longer a sweet pill to Nigeria again. It is a bitter pill, and they have thrown their pride to the thin air, they have thrown their arrogance to the thin air, and they are now voicing and screaming out loud to say enough is enough. Abi, when South Africans are saying enough is enough, go back to your country, we want our country back, we will put ourselves first, Nigerians will say these people are wicked, they are evil, they hate blacks, they hate black, they are xenophobic, they are this, they are that. Nigerians, are we not becoming xenophobic? Hey God, it is funny but not funny. Exactly. I needed to put this out here because our message is getting down. It's getting down very well. More Nigerians are beginning to storm the streets, and I want the world to know and take note that yes, it has gotten to that point when people like us don't come out to say no, we are not what people think, we are not in a good space, we are not what the people are portraying us, that we are rich, all glamorous and all rosy. No, a lot is going on, because I know it is almost the same for all countries, but your ability as a citizen or as citizen to say no, this one we don't want it, our leaders, we don't like this, at least speak out, let the leaders know that we own the country. See, the earlier we understand the fact that the resources of the country belongs to everybody, whether you are a leader or not, we own the right. And if you are not giving us what is expected, the citizens, the masses, have the right to say no, enough, don't do this and don't do that, the better for us. But over years, it's been a very, very messed up situation for Nigeria, always in pretense and in disguise, suffering and smiling. But you see, I am not in that party, because I've always been that one person not to join that clique of suffering and smiling. I will tell you how it is. I don't know how to pretend. I will tell you just the way it is. If I'm happy, I'm happy. If I'm not happy, you know. So forget about all those fake life, fake this Nigerians are boasting here and there arrogantly. I'm happy. The truth is coming to limelight. More videos will emerge from South Africa, just as we have seen that they are flushing them out. Yes, illegal foreigners. It's high time they go back and take their position in their country, and let South Africa sweep and cleanse their country. Guys, I can go on and on, but I'll draw the line here for you guys to do your own input, your reactions and analysis. Let's have this common conversation as African countries, right? Because a lot is going on in different countries that if we begin to dissect, dig deep, you will know that this thing is smelling everywhere. It's not easy. Africa, I don't know. Before we're going to get it right, we have a long way to go, and it depends on you and I, no matter whom you are listening to me, to do the job and take our responsibility as citizens, as leaders, as people of different countries from north, east, west and South Africa, to make the continent of Africa the best continent ever, by flushing, eradicating all the corruption and all the evil going on, and yes, embracing ourselves by respecting each other, respecting our laws and abiding to our laws and regulations. So help us God. That is it for today, guys. Like I said, let's talk in the comment section. Keeping it real, happy, safe and blessed, and I will see you in my next one. But please do not forget to like this video, share and subscribe. Ciao. Mwah.